Yeah, okay, now we are. How's it, everyone? My name is Reabetswe Tlhokoe. I'm the founder and leading man in this new podcast channel slash company called Find Your Way Club. And this is where I come to teach. This is where I come to share. This is where I come to break bread in terms of knowledge with you guys and my fellow brothers, my fellow sisters in every walks of life. This is where I share various topics regarding all lives, all walks of life, and from religion to history to politics to gender to business to community, social, to anything that you can possibly think of that is worthy of being talked about. Anything that could help progress the human life. So, without further ado, I want to introduce the first species. Without a waste of time, I'd like to introduce today's topic, which is sorry about the bad lighting, guys. This is what I could have for now. Um, I'd like to introduce today's topic, which is for men. So it's quite formed around and dedicated for all the men out there. From any age, they're welcome to contribute and to share um, the, their ways of seeing things. From what I'll put across. So hopefully this will be an insightful podcast. Hopefully this will be an insightful moment, of learning and of teaching and of sharing. So hopefully that you can take away a lot of things, quite fruitful information that you can start placing into your daily lives from this day onwards. So for men, so men are going through a lot of things right now. I'm saying this because I'm one of them, and I can see in a lot of my people out there that we are going through so much that our hands are not even full. Our hands have reached a point where it's like, okay, what now? Have you ever experienced a bucket full, and then there's still water pouring, and it's like, why are you still pouring when the water is literally right to the brim and it's overflowing? That is how it seems our responsibilities as men are starting to be portrayed. Is that we are full, or we empty, and yet there's someone trying to draw, you know, um, digging up, you know, straw at this point. And um, there's no longer water in the world that they're drawing from, or they're pouring all these responsibilities and troubles and problems, and from a bucket that's already full of all these problems and resolve and problems and troubles and all these things. So, on behalf of all men, I would like to. I don't know if this video would speak to men who can relate and a woman who would want to understand or know why are things the way that they are. When we've made the promise that no, everything's going to be okay. Now, how is everything now starting to be out of place or starting to be awful? So there's a reason for it. There are plenty of reasons. There are plenty of things that we do as men that that enable us to flop, that get us to a point where we wonder, okay, now why, you know, and why did I have to disappoint my woman? Why did I have to disappoint my kids, my family, my society, my community, my nation? my job, my business, myself, my God. And to say the least, I think it's best shared that we are going to pinpoint these things, and we're going to ensure ourselves that from this day onwards, we thrive and not only go under the river, but we become a part of it, so that we can never, ever see that flop. Even though life could come with its own challenges, we can sometimes feel like we're going against the current, but at least if we can find a way to um, be a part of that river and to exist harmoniously with it, then at least we would say a lot of our 98% of our troubles are away. First and foremost, I want to speak about, from my own experience, I can't believe this. I want to speak about our health, as men. That first of all, we should check ourselves. There's a lot. This episode needs it needs a part two, a part three, part four, because there's a lot that I can unfold from this episode. But um, we need to take good care of our health as men. Stay away from things that could alter or, for the worse, your health, and keep track of your own um, health overall: mental, physical, spiritual, sexual, relation, societal, uh, yeah, and so on and so forth. Health from every aspect of your life, because your work, your job, your presence in your family revolves around your health. If you're not healthy enough, then there's little that you can get done. But if you are healthy, then there's a lot that you can get done. So I'm going to unpack what healthy means, and hopefully we are going to um, be sure that, okay, we are moving one step closer to overall um, um, goodness in life. There's a talk going on right now about men and jobs. For men, it's easy for us to get jobs. I'm telling you what. And there's this thing called um, semen retention, um, where you connect, where you abstain, you practice chest. I think it's chest, and you abstain from all sex to fix up yourself. Up until a point